Hi, my name is Ori Adola. In today's video, I want to share with you how you can actually create a Facebook ad that actually converts. But before we continue, I want to actually tell you, I've seen a lot of people trying to sell Facebook ad courses on targeting, like, you need to target some specific kind of people before your ad can actually convert, okay? Well, Facebook algorithm, like the Facebook machine is actually updating, and some of the stuff that worked in a year, some years back, it's not actually working again. Right now, what's actually working is your creative, like your messaging, okay, to the people you're actually selling to or you're trying to market to. So it shouldn't be too much, it shouldn't crazy about the targeting, okay? In fact, I would advise you that if you can try to test some of the stuff, it can actually help you to scale more. So I'm going to show you one of my because so I want to show you how what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we have different objectives on Facebook. We create the this is just my business manager, like the Heart Manager. So this is just like a brand new ad account which I created. If you see when I created, if you click on create, we have different objective. Okay, of course, depending on your objective, what you want to do. But the most business want sales. Okay, so we have the sales, we have the engagement, we have the leads. Okay, so I actually work with the engagement, the leads, and the sales. Okay, so these are the three most important ones. And actually, Facebook have actually updated their stuff. Now, if you have been running ads before, what you will see here is like conversion. Okay, now I'm going to show you something now. Let's try to create an ad. Let's just create uh, just a simple ad. Now, if you click on the ad set, like where you actually target, uh, this is actually where the targeting is actually done. If you click on the ad set, we have the websites. Now, they have pixel, blah, blah, blah. But there's a particular part. Okay, I don't think it's actually showing here. Okay, so you can see website, messenger, sales, WhatsApp, whatever. So there are a lot of objectives under the conversion, like the sales conversion. So depending on the objective you want to pick, but try to pick the one that is best, suitable for your business. Okay. Now, when to get to the targeting part, your pixel, if you have set your pixel, I'm not trying to teach you uh, how to set up the Facebook ad part. I'm just trying to share with you uh, why your ad creative is the most important aspect of running ads. Okay, so than the targeting, so yeah, we have, you can check the pixel. Now, these are ad accounts which I'm not actually using, and if you check my other accounts, I have various stores. They're one of my accounts that so you can choose one pixel, we have created a pixel, whatever. You can choose your budget, depending. And where I'm going is the this stated targeting, where a lot of people have said you need to target like crazy, you understand? Well, you don't have to carry it. In fact, you can just leave the detailed targeting board if you have some budget. If you are if you are trying to run Facebook ad and you are spending, you have so much budget, it can kind of expensive in a way if you are doing this detailed targeting, but Facebook actually will give you a good return. You understand, a good match if you actually test. Okay, so you don't have to be crazy with the targeting. Just leave it blank, leave everything blank, and test. And test for yourself, and let Facebook give you the feedback. Okay, so that's just more of how you can actually start. Your creative, where we talked about, I have a lot of pages. I have pages I run. Your creative, your hard creative, where we actually choose your headline, your copy, the image you're using. Those are the most important aspects of running ads. Okay, so those are the most important aspects. Just leave them, and you can try other campaign as well. You understand? Now, some of the time you might try to run an engagement campaign, and an engagement campaign, and we target them for all of the people that actually viewed 50% of the video. Okay, so let me show you one of my accounts here, which this is what I'm trying to say. This is one of my hard accounts that I use to just run ads once in a while. So let me go with, let's just go here. It's more easier to, So you can actually create a video ad where you shoot video views. Those are actually under engagement, or I don't know. Uh, so let's choose like audience. So we have this my some of my custom audience. You can see engage with page in 60 days, 32. So this is one of the accounts I'm actually running, and this is my account. And you can create, what I'm trying to show you is that instead of running a conversion campaign, you can actually run a video campaign. It targets people that actually watch maybe 25% and 50% of them. And this is what I'm trying to say. Let's say I want to create a conversion campaign of people that watched 50% or 25% of my videos. So I can go to Ask Manager. Let's just try to create an ad. Okay. So okay, so we have create an ad. So this is what I'm trying to say. Now the engagement, that's just the video, Facebook interface to change. And when I change it to my previous account, it's kind of, you can see it kind of is different way. So engagement, click on an engagement, and let's say have a let's say video view. I think I recorded one video on my page. Let me choose one. I think I actually recorded 3 hacks. Let's say 3 hacks now. I'm not sure. I think the hat is one. I'm not sure. Well, let's say now in the naming, there were people that would name their stuff so that they can identify other stuff. All those stuffs are not really that important. You can do it. I do it too. You understand? Now, I shoot the engagement campaign. This is an engagement campaign. Okay, so this just identify the video I'm promoting. You understand? If I'm running only the campaign. So let's say the 3 hats, like the hat sets. Now we have the conversion process, which one you choose. Uh, you know, on your hat, understand? So like you want to run hard on video views, or want to get people that watch your video. You can see the engagement type is the video views, the post engagement and stuff like that. So it's in two place. You can see all this stuff. So let's just leave it this way, and let's put it as 500 naira. Just let's distance targeting. I can leave it blank. I can leave it. It depends. Like let's say I want to target people like, who is Russell? Russell Brunson is a big person. So, okay, so if you're running an engagement campaign, you don't need to be too serious with the interest you're targeting. You don't have to be too serious with it, okay? You can choose different interests and you can even leave it blank and let's review test, you understand? It's not really a big deal. Just test and see for yourself, okay? Like a broad targeting and see. So let's say you're even selling cream. The most important, as I said, is your copy, like what you're actually saying in your heart. Like if you are running we are running a conversion campaign, what you are running in an ad, you understand? So like your copy, your headline, your image, the image you're using. So those are stuff you should be testing. Just leave the hard targeting, um, just leave the hard targeting without so those are it. Okay. So if I want to go on Facebook ad, as I said, okay, let me just finish my ad. Let me just these three hacks. I can choose an existing post. Let me choose an existing post. Uh, okay, let me just choose engagements. Post engagements. Let me leave all this blank. Your placement just where you have to be placed. So I can choose a manual placement. It depends. I don't like audience network is like, when you leave Facebook, that's more of audience network. So I don't really use this because the attention span of people that watch on outside Facebook might be low. It depends. Sometimes I love to target these people one on one. Like I can just target Instagram only, or I target both and it doesn't really matter. In fact, some people leave it all so that Facebook will. You can leave it all. As I said, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Just leave it on and test and let Facebook give you the returns. Okay. So next, and you know, then we create a select post. And let's say a video on what is that video on? What is that I'm looking for three hacks. You can see three hacks to grow your business online. You understand? Three hacks to grow your business in this internet era. So you can publish the ad, the targeting. I did not put targeting there. And if I publish it, of course they approve it because of course I'm not really selling anything. I'm just showing it to people that will likely view it. So anybody that watched that, I'll now go back to, let's say I publish this. So let's say I publish this ad now. Uh, so I'm already publishing it, okay. So it's published right now. You can say I have no, what is it called? I have no, I just left everything blank, you understand? So now the title of my video is three hacks to grow your business. So most likely people that watch to 25% are likely people that are interested. Anybody that watch 25% of this, I think like 4 minutes video. This is like 4 minutes video. So what I do is, let's say I have like three of this video. What I can do is I go to audience, okay, then I create a custom audience of people that watched. These people have that are like interested. You understand? Instead of it depends. Like I said, it depends on your budget. If you have much budget, you can actually go with direct conversion that have a pretty uh that have what is it called? It depends on your budget. If you want it for a long time period, like the reason why we do this video hard first is just for a long period. Like we are doing your business for a longer time, you understand? But if you're doing for a short time, like just want to make sales, of course you should be careful because of your Facebook can buy any ad, so you have to be careful of that. So I create a custom model of people that watched 25% of the video, watch 25% of the video watch video of the video I just promoted right now, which is to well, you can because of the campaign, you understand? Like you can see video sources. If you launch an ad, a video ad, you can view it under a campaign, like you can view under a campaign, so you can see video campaign and just search it here. And if you remember the name, we say 3 hacks. If you can remember, you can see these 3 hacks. So it will automatically book out the video. It depends. I have like 1,144 whatever here views on this video. So what I can do is just create it, confirm. So now the retention span depends. You can target 30 days, 60 days, you understand? So you can just say watch 25% of what? Of 3 hacks to whatever in 30 days. So I click the audience. Now it will be populating. It will not automatically generate. You understand? So it's populating. And so once it's populated, then you can now create a conversion ad on this stuff. You understand? A conversion ad on that stuff. And it's just the same process, but now we are choosing the different objective, okay? Sorry, this, I need to off this. So, campaign creates, so you can create a conversion campaign and this just leave it at anything. In fact, sometimes it's optional. I don't really have much time wasted on that. So do it this way. And websites, your pixel. My pixel is like, say my pixel is this. Choose an event. What event? Zillit or whatever. I think most of the time I optimize for, if you have created a pixel, you can create a custom conversion. Well, I can't really teach that for now. So you can choose purchase when you want to choose. So the budget, you can set out your budget. Now, here's what am I showing. Now, in the custom conversion, custom model, you can choose people that watched 25% of hacks. I don't know where is it, of 3 hacks. Now, because I don't know how many there are, the conversion might be less. At least now I'm focusing on people that watch 25%. So you can see why I said that you don't really need to test. You don't really need to be crazy with the targeting. You can just do this and see for yourself, okay? Anyway, if you want me to run your ad for you, okay, and you want me to set up your ad campaign for you, just send me a message so that I can know how we can actually help you, okay? So thank you.